Hello and welcome to my Ironman Collection Log Series, episode 18, Quest Cape. We're gonna start today's episode off with a nice thieving level of 81, and also at one of the best thieving training areas you can basically go to. I don't really like it in here, and as you can see in this clip, I don't have the agility pyramid plunder plugin installed yet. Now I have it, so you can see in the top left. I think I was like double the chests looted before I installed it. I was just wondering if there was a plugin that basically shows me my chance of getting a scepter. And so I was technically not 22%. I think I must have been around 40% at this point. And that's already lucky, so I'm not gonna complain. I don't really like it in here because you get poisoned, and if you do it solo, I think it just sucks. I hate doing pyramid plunder, to be honest. I have to go back to get another scepter because this scepter is basically still in the same quality of life upgrades mood than the last episode, is to get my altar in my house to switch my spell book.
The collection log.
Don't have to go to the desert all the time to switch to ancient. And yeah, I got it. That was super nice. I loved it that I don't have to be there for too long. Afterwards, I decided to basically grind out more stuff here so I can get the prescription goggles. For Mastering Mixology, that was the name, yeah. And it's still the same. This episode is still like, get the quality of life stuff, like last episode, but this time more focused on quests in general. But I figured getting the prescription goggles to basically be more efficient when doing herb lore, which already kind of sucks to train on an Ironman in my opinion, because I hate doing farm runs. So that's actually pretty bad for me then. But yeah, here I get 75 herb lore, which is already quite nice for me to get, but it's still far off of what I really need to achieve in like the near future. But I'm not gonna complain, I'm just gonna push through it. I just need to focus on a bit more farm runs, and it should be rather easy to achieve like at least 10 more levels in herb lore, I guess. But I have to go there first. Afterwards, I decided to tackle my first Grandmaster quest with Monkey Madness 2. And I'm just gonna show the last bit of the fight, because I think the glove fight, I don't know why in my head it was really tough to do. Because doing it now, I think I even had better gear on my main when I did it the first time around. Like, I don't know when it was, quite some years ago at least. And I really struggled, and this time around it was super easy in my opinion. So maybe it's just me getting used to more PVM over the time and knowing what to expect and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was way easier than I had in mind. But I'm not gonna complain. It's always nice to get the quests out of the way, especially to get all the XP from it as well. And here I tried to get the monkey backpack, but I couldn't get it because it was still the instanced area that I was in. And that's why I couldn't get it. And with that, that's my first major Grandmaster quest done. I only got caught twice. I think it was twice doing the dynamite platform phase. So that was quite alright. I ran into the completely wrong area once because I didn't know where to go, even with quest help after I got caught, which was pretty bad. But I'm not gonna complain. I think it's like everything with these quests, they always in my head they are so much longer than they are in like when I do them. Afterwards, I decided to do Secrets of the North. So this is my first time killing Maspa on the account, even though it's a weaker version than afterwards. And Maspa is one of the only bosses that you're gonna see in this video that I grinded a little bit on my main already. So I knew a bit what to do, or not a bit. I basically know how to fight against Maspa. I didn't go for the step back method or anything because it's the quest version, so I think it's not too needed to be super like step back and all that kind of thing. You can just kill it easily like that. And when I fight bosses like Maspa or when I did Zora, what I see every time is just how overpowered the T-bow is compared to to normal gear, I guess. It's just crazy because with the T-bow, this thing just melted. And now it takes ages for me to kill it. Which is why I'm gonna play it, or you already saw that I'm gonna play it in like 2x speed for you. Maspa is definitely a boss that I can see myself grind out in the somewhat near future. Because it's with my gear, my kill times are gonna be pretty rough. But I think I can get some nice little upgrades here and there before I do it. And then it should be quite alright. Maybe I get some good loot out of it. I'm not really sure, but also I think I'm gonna go for some combat achievements on Maspa just to get to finish the hard tier, so I get more hard clues and all the other kind of bonuses you get from the hard combat achievements. It's just crazy how fast I just killed the prayer phase there, and I'm not gonna cut it out because it's so quick from here to the completion. Just some little bit of talking and then we're basically already done. I'm kind of sad every time I see the bow sword that there's no option for you to get it for yourself in game, because I think it's such a cool weapon, a bow sword, even though it's in real life it's kind of unpractical to have something like that. But I feel for like a game like Orosaurus, it would be kind of nice to have something like that, like a salamander basically, where you can switch between two different styles and one weapon. Would be kind of funny to have a bow sword. Maybe even with the new, or not really new, but the Moon's gear, I think it should be kind of nice to get some gear in there. And we even got 2 levels out of that, with 75 agility and 84 hunter, which is also kind of cool. Afterwards, still in the meantime, I did Mastery of Psychology, so I got the prescription goggles. Basically, I decided at one point to just go ahead and do all 3 at the same time. Every 3
The collection
orders
log.
I did them all the time, because it's just so much easier to do that and don't really care about anything else. That's why you see that my points were off by that much. And in the meantime, I also basically always, not always, I think it's my 3rd or 4th KC. Oh, wait, no, that might be my first when I still had to talk of that. But I killed a little bit of his body here and there. Every time, basically, it grew completely. And that's another kind of fight that's so easy to get some combat achievements out of it. So I'm just gonna speed it up again to show you my first seed drop that I get from here. Yeah, with that kill done, I got my first seed drop. I was hoping to get a super lucky compost bucket, but yeah,
The
didn't get it,
collection
but
log.
I got the Iosaur seeds. And while I was there, I decided, okay, come on, let's push out 77 Orbler real quick. And the prescription goggles came in clutch. At first I didn't even notice it, that I was that close, or that it was that close to me not getting the level, because you can see here, because I stopped, the prescription goggles saved that one wine, and then I was able to make the last one myself again. Afterwards, I finished the Alchemist Amulet as well. It's nice QL.
The
It's not as
collection
much
log.
needed as the prescription goggles, but it's just nice to have, basically. So you can charge it up with what are the amulets called again? Like the amulets that give you 4 doses. You don't have to go back and re-equip those every time you basically are done or one breaks. So and once I was finished with that, I decided to do a bit of Slayer and do my first Tormented Demons task. So it was kind of funny because you can see in chat, like they killed before another clan member also
The
went for his
Collection Log.
first Tormented Demons session, and basically 1 or 2 kills before me, he got his first Gathixian Temple teleports. So that's kind of funny that it happened basically at the same time. Sadly, I didn't get any other drop on this trip, not on this trip, on this whole task. But it's just super chill, basically killing those. And I think once I get my first synapse, I'm gonna put it into the bow, because my ranged is just so much weaker compared to my melee, with no Demon Bane weaponry against them. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for the bow first, and I can even reword it and only lose my magic longbow unstrung, so that's not even too hard to get. So it should be kind of yeah, a good move in my opinion to do that. Also, you get so much XP in all the types of skills here. That's kind of crazy. So I got 91 hit points, and basically the next kill was 79 Slayer. But that level was also the last level that I got this task. And afterwards I decided to build the Ancient Altar to get the spellbook swap thingy going. And it just feels so good to just do it in here. I just figured out while I was building that I could technically build the Occult Altar already, where you can swap between all spellbooks, but I didn't have the money at this point, so I decided to just keep on questing basically. And the next quest that I did, as you can see already, is Song of the Elves. It was actually kind of chill until this point, and I wasn't really sure if I'm able to kill the Saren. And I just thought, okay, come on, let's give it a go for one trip. As you can see, I wasn't really thinking that I would be able to kill it. That's why I have even swordfish as food. And I just decided, okay, come on, let's see how bad it is, and basically rip the bandage off and yeah, just see for myself. And it was pretty close, but as you might have guessed, I got it done by using the whole kill already. And Blood Barrage or Blood Burst, what I'm using, is just so OP for healing. You basically get to heal up almost 50% of the HP before you need to be like full health again. It's just, I always ate a bit in the beginning to have some, a little bit of health for sure, if I just have pretty bad RNG and don't heal at all, basically. That's why I healed up already. So I could double eat and be 100% above like my full health again. And not be below and then just need, I don't know, like a tiny bit of food. So yeah, that's, other than that, the fight is pretty straightforward in my opinion. Once you kind of know what you do. I mean, the quest helper is just so nice that it shows you which Siren you have to kill when she duplicates. And other than that, it's basically, I think, a Hespori fight on steroids. Like here it shows what you need to attack. And then after that, when she spawns her healing pools, this is what I mean with like Hespori on steroids. That you just need to clear it out pretty quickly. Don't step too close or you see a melee attack, which you don't want to get hit by. So after that, it's basically free. And here I was sweating. I thought, okay, come on, now she heals one more. How much DPS can I do? It's gonna be really close. I can only heal up once more completely. Then I need more RNG to heal up with my blood spells. I was like, okay, that's gonna be pretty close. But I was... my DPS came through basically and clutched it. You see me like moving out of the melee range. I am honestly not really sure if you need to do that, but I just did it anyway. And now at this point, I knew basically that I had it. There was no way that I'm gonna noodle like 40 damage before she gets to her healing phase again. And yeah, that's the Saren down, and only 2 more quests that I needed to do with Dragon Slayer 2 and the Treasure 2. And as you might all guessed, I was dreading, or I think everyone that's doing quests is basically dreading Desert Treasure 2 if they haven't done it before. And that's why I basically decided to go for Dragon Slayer 2 first, which you're gonna see in a second, while the this little cutscene is still playing. I really love when you get these massive XP drops after a quest, which is so nice to basically see it all the time. And I also like that you basically visit Prifdinus the first time at the end of the quest. It feels so kind of iconic without being iconic. I don't know if you know what I mean, if you get what I mean. But it's just super nice. I mean, I got upload level. It's also pretty cool. And another Hispori down. The bucket.
The collection
Just
log.
Seeds. Well, you can get everything, I guess. But it was also pretty early on. And for Dragon Slayer 2, I spared you with the whole Gavik fight because that would have been... I think even the other boss fights this episode is already pretty long. But I'm still gonna show the end. I got super lucky with my Ruby Bowl specs. I think I got 3 or 4 specs off, which is insane when you think about it. It's just like a third or a fourth of his damage that I just basically melted through. And other than that, if you basically take care of his bomb attacks, it's a pretty easy fight, I'd say. I mean, it's a big DPS check, but I think everyone, like with... Yeah, as you can see, I'm almost 90 range. It's pretty late already, basically, to do all the quests. But when you have like 80 range, I think 85, you should be easily able to get this fight done. Especially on mains, where you can just buy some good gear and other kind of stuff, which is kind of cheap as well. So at least decent gear could be kind of cheap. I'm gonna spare you with the last cutscene of the Dragon Cane basically coming back to life, and I'm just gonna show you the end screen basically. It's quite nice to have access to the Myth Guild now. It's super good, like super chill for cooking, super chill for forestry. I also have 76 agility now for the Zora stepping stones. Oh, I forgot about the Night of the Theater. Yeah, I did a solo run, and I forgot about the last that you need a poisoned weapon or anything to kill this purple spider thingy, and it just sucked. Whoa, the last fight just sucked, and I basically I don't know why, but I just decided to not reset it, even though I would have lost like, I don't know, 50 minutes or anything or something like that. I just went through it, and I think I died like 5 or 6 times in that last fight because of it. Oh, that was that was so bad, but it got me, so I decided to just sit through it and basically fight Berserk with that thing up and just DPS through it, and yeah, that was tough. Let's put it like that. So now, after this quest is done, I really only have one thing left, and that was Desert Treasure. So I just followed the quest helper with the boss order, and the first boss that basically gets you towards is Vardorvis. And I was pretty positive that Vadorvis wouldn't be a problem. It's a little bit of a like foreshadowing thing, basically. When it comes to my performance killing those bosses, I never grinded any boss on my main when they came out. So I don't have basically any experience killing those except the one time I did on the main when I did the quest back in the day. So if I thought in my head they were pretty tough fights. But turns out I've gotten quite a lot better when it comes to PVMing. I don't really know why, but yeah, I just got better basically. And it wasn't as tough or as bad as I had them in my head basically. So I'm gonna speed all those fights back up again. But it's just for you and for me basically. I have a little bit of a bookmark where I stand when it comes to killing all the different bosses and to see how much better I got over the time basically when I have to grind them out or when I'm gonna grind them out. But as you can see, I messed up a little bit, but I think overall it was quite alright how I did in this fight. I know I didn't do any of those like stepping in and out of the axes. I got hit by that axe, that was pretty bad. But overall I think it was quite alright for basically my second time ever killing it. So I think it's okay, I would say. After Vadorvis, I killed Duke. I kinda killed Duke a bit in the last league, but I think I killed him with ranged even. So it's not like I got any real learnings out of that. And also Duke is, in my opinion, the easiest one of the DT2 bosses. I don't know if that's ever a thought that everybody has, or if it's basically only me, or I don't know. But for me at least, Duke is like the easiest one. So I was pretty sure that I can one and done him as well. So yeah, I just went ahead, prepared the potions to wake him up. Did that. I know they changed it up a bit. So that you're able to have more potions in your inventory. And I think they also changed something with the fermenting part, but I'm not really sure about that. So I just did the old school left-right thingy and got my potions that I needed and fought him just head on. So at first it looked like I'm just shredding him, but then I got a bit too cocky and basically got hit a bit. But overall, it's super easy, step in and out type of fight. And since you can see that I don't really know what I'm doing, or that I never really killed him because I have no idea when his like poison venom phase thingy there starts. I think it's like a cycle every other, like every 5th or 6th attack or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty simplified. Step in and out. See here again, I forgot about it. But movement wise, I think it's alright. And I think I should be able to kill like normal Duke as well. If I don't mess up like that, say too far away that he wants to, I think it's mage. But yeah, it's a chill fight. Stepping in and out. Then he spits these 2 vents. Just don't get hit by the eye. That's the only thing that I remember from first time trying to fight him that I think I got hit by the eye twice and died on the second time. So first time I was able to out-eat it, like when I did it on my main. But the second time he killed me with it. Other than that, I think it's a pretty chill fight. I'm not sure if I were gonna say that after I went like 3k or whatever kills on him and still don't have any pet or the XPs or anything like that. After Duke, we went straight over to the Whisperer. And let's say I didn't really prepare for that fight. And I thought, okay, that's gonna be easy. I do it easily, and I ran out of prayer. I don't know why I didn't just decided to stick to it and try to kill it. I mean, it had 4 HP, but I teleported out. So yeah, if I had enough prayer, I would have gotten it first try as well. And sorry, I needed to go back. I think the Whisperer fight, a lot of people say that's for them one of the harder fights, but for me at least it's alright. I think if you know the mechanics a bit, you have to do a lot of like moving and like prey switching basically. But once you get into the rhythm, I feel like it's a quite nice mechanic. Again, I will say something else maybe after I grinded it out. But just overall, like fighting wise, I think the mechanic is quite alright. Sorry, my chair just made loud noises. Here I tried to get the Morse ones down, so I deal some damage, but as you could see, I wasn't able to kill them all fast enough, so I got hit, but it's not gonna matter too much. I mean, the quest versions are all like tempered down a bit, so it's not like they are too hard to fight anyway compared to the normal versions. But it's still takes me quite a long time. But I'm also killing it with I don't even know what that stuff is called, like the powered stave you get after. I don't even know what the quest is called anymore. But this little powered staff that I have right there is like super bad compared to a lot of different weapons that you can get to kill it. So I'm also thinking that's one of the reasons why these kills take so damn long for me right now. But overall, again, just like the other two fights already, I'm quite positive that like the movement and stuff that I did is basically good enough to grind it out once I get to it. So I'm not too worried that I will have that much trouble basically killing it. The DPS might be the problem, especially when it comes to sanity as well. But we will see. I'm definitely gonna have better gear when I fight it like the next time. But yeah, I really like this last phase where you need to prey switch back and forth and then step away. I really like that. I don't know why, but I think it's quite enjoyable. And also this, like attacking once, moving, attacking once, moving. I kind of like that as well. And at first, I didn't knew that it's like 2 attacks this style, 2 attacks this style, like last fight. But now once I recognized that, it was yeah, it was quite alright. So that is Whisperer done as well. So the last one, Leviathan. That's the one that I really struggled. I know it's a shame to say that. I even struggled with the T-bow back in the day when I did it, when the quest was released. And it was so bad that I basically stopped doing this quest for like 2 or 3 days because I was so tilted from it back in the day. And now that I think I killed it afterwards once, like the non-quest version. And yeah, let's just say I thought this boss was impossible when it came out. I don't know what it was, because when I look back now, like I got the mechanics, I got what I needed to do, but I wasn't able to basically replicate it. And now seeing me fight it, it's like insane. Like it's night and day, the difference between those two. And yeah, it's like it's super chill fight. It was super fast. I just decided to run around and attack it. I could say that I did it on purpose get the that I attacked him there to have the orb directly where I spawned, to be there where the orb spawns, but it was just poor luck that I was at that point. I didn't even think about it, and that's the Leviathan already. Like, it was super fast. I forgot to record the last fight, like where you have to fight all these bosses again, and overall that was the last quest that I needed to do, and at least for now, Baltimore Part 3 is gonna come out soon, so there are gonna be more quests, and I got to enjoy these nice 300k prayer XP. That's so nice to get on an Ironman, especially early on, just pushing through some levels there. And now finally I was able to wear this little bad boy, and also with that I was able to do the Lumbridge Elite Diary, which I said in last episode. I'm gonna do those whenever I'm able to do them. So yeah, that's what I did. I decided to just push through the Lumbridge Elite really quick. I think that's the last thing that I needed to do. Yeah, I got that one log. And then talk to the best Lumbridge guy haters, because they ain't us. And then now I can use the fairy rings without my Draven stuff, which is just so nice to not think about it, that I need to have this in my inventory. And as the last quip of this video, I was asked if I wanted to join some Huey. That was the first time that I killed
log.
it. And I got, I don't know if it's really lucky, but I got at least the solid pages in my KC there. So it was a pretty nice fight to do, but I have to grind more, so I'm gonna talk about it when time comes. With those 7 collection log slots we gained 378 ranks as well. So that's kind of nice. If you like this episode, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to not miss out on any further episodes. Bye.